thick this is going to be.
My poop is stretchy.
Don't start that on the show.
There we go. We'll just get them all out now. Boofing.
We're back for another, whatever this is. This is the Warhammered Podcast.
We're back for another round.
For another round.
Let's get Warhammer.
It's your mother's favorite podcast. We're back for another episode of Warhammered Podcast. I'm Jazz. That's Ozzy.
Hey, yo.
And that's Caitlin.
Ah.
And we are a crappy internet podcast show that talks about nerd pop culture at a
Wave top level.
and we do some trinkets, which we also talk about.
Sippage.
Today we do have a topic and we have a drink that goes with it, but we figured because we've got some new ones, there are some comments on the show
Yeah.
that we wanted to try to cover because
Crumpet.
some of them are same questions and stuff. So we're going to. One of them is probably the most common question, and I think we'll go ahead and get into it. So we've gotten a lot of people that have talked about it. Shut the fuck up. Don't be crump. Don't be crump.
I'm gonna get it out of my system now.
If you want more orc shit, we have gotten several comments and questions and stuff for people that have listened to the show that like what we're doing, that want to know if they were going to get into the lore and wanted to read some 40K books, where should they start? So we're not going to give a bajillion ones, but I think all of us kind of have some recommendations. Ozzy, where would you, what 40K book would you say people should jump into right now?
I was kind of like streamlined into the 40K because I picked up in Leviathan. And naturally picking up Leviathan, I was like, dang, this is really cool. Oh, there's a book going with it. And so I read Leviathan. I think it was a fantastic book. It was really action-packed. It had a lot of moments where it was like, oh, fuck.
So I haven't...
Shit might be fucking crazy.
I haven't read Leviathan, but it does cover this
Current state.
this chapter, essentially, of the 40K universe.
Exactly.
So it is...
Yeah, it is Hive Fleet Leviathan, given by the name, and how they are closing on Terra and what's going on and how the Marines are handling the newly thinking bugs compared to the previous, like, oh, they're just hungry. They want to eat everything. They're destroying worlds. Now they are strategizing. How are we going to handle this?
Yeah, because essentially what we had before was like almost like the scout level of, it was just the fringes of it. And now the Hive Fleet is actually here. And this kind of covers that about...
It goes over the like emotions of the surrounding area and what kind of events are leading up to the approach of Leviathan and what the Imperium is doing to stop it.
Yeah, which is kind of... It's really good because that is kind of current state of...
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was a lot of moments like I felt just because I listened to it. I had listened to it as
I'm a huge audiobook person.
And so listening to it just whenever I was going somewhere, there was a couple of moments I was like sitting in my car like, bro, this is getting ridiculous. Like there's some really epic cinematic moments in that book that even as a bug player, I was like, fuck yeah, Ultramarines.
I'm not gonna lie, it is really hard to read any of the books that are Space Marine centric and not be super pro Space Marine.
There was a lot of epic bug parts too. I mean, it was for any bug players out there, you will thoroughly enjoy Leviathan. It was something that was like, oh, okay, they killed all the bugs. No, it was like, oh, I can pick that bug out. I know what they're talking about here. Okay, the leapers are jumping through this, and that, and you can actually kind of put two and two together.
And I think that's good. I like any of the books that they make when I'm playing the game. I like any of the books that I can start feeling like I have like a narrative push behind why an army plays the way it does or why these models are like why does this model have the point value that it does. And then when you get the books behind it you're like, oh
yeah,
because they're kind of badass.
Something that Leviathan did as a book was really cool with the box release because all of the characters in the book were in the box. So all the things you experienced, that biologist, that fucking
useless biologist that was in there.
Everything the librarian.
He's not as useless now, but when the box came out, fuck that.
Yeah,
that model sucked.
I started initially painting the models, didn't read the book, and then once I read the book, I was like, these guys are a lot cooler than I thought they were. Like this, like, you start, oh, this character is this model. Granted, it's just a generic model, but when you read the book and you place the two and two together, you're like, oh, I see what they based this
That's
model
not
off
just
of.
a model. That's
Yeah.
Brother Bobbus.
Exactly. So they did a really good job of linking
Brother.
the box to the book, I think. And if you've owned or picked up a Leviathan box, you're going to thoroughly enjoy that connection between the book and the box.
Yeah. So that's kind of current state. So my other recommendation is actually a current state novel as well.
Tell me a story.
And that's Son of the Forest, which came out when they released The Lion. I liked it because it gives you kind of scale of what's going on.
Mhm.
Like it lets you kind of see how big 40K is.
Yeah.
It wasn't isolated to a battle or whatever, but it is being seen through the eyes of a Primarch. You're following the Lion and him reawakening and getting back into the fight.
Yeah.
And it shows just how strong these Primarchs are in the 41st millennium.
Yeah.
We can talk about the heresy books. That's a totally different conversation, and the Primarchs are fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
But in the current state, they aren't. Like they're not around. And seeing they're not just bigger, better, faster, stronger. Like this isn't just a 10-foot tall dude. They are
Yeah, they're
truly better. They
Exactly.
are demigods. And so watching him kind of pop all over the galaxy and do all this kind of stuff. But I like it for new readers because the Lion has to learn what's going on in the last 10,000 years
yeah, so
because
it's kinda
he's
like a
been
side by
he's
side.
been asleep.
Mhm.
So you get this kind of backstory on
Yeah.
the current state of the galaxy and how it got there and what he remembers versus
Yeah. It's
where
kinda
we're
like a
hand
hand
in now.
walkthrough of what's currently
yeah, but
going on.
you and so I like it. It's also I like whenever we get more of the interpersonal stuff on the Space Marines where they're
Yeah.
not just doing battle shit, they're
Yeah,
actually
it's
like talking to each
I
other.
can swing my axe.
Yeah, and it's because they're very much portrayed as this whole like they drop to a planet, they fight, they go back to their ship, they train until they get to the next planet, and then they drop and there's
Yeah.
way more to them than that.
Mhm.
And so I like those. And so, when you have these conversations of Space Marines that are looking at quite literally their gene father,
Yeah.
their Primarch and going like, fuck you, dude. I remember you from 10,000 years ago and fuck, go kick rocks. Like, I don't give a shit.
And you describing it like really makes me actually want to pick up those books.
It's a good
too.
book.
And
Really good.
I know
Caitlin's
told me
read
about
it.
The prequels.
I read the
prequels are
prequels too.
dope.
The Horus Heresy prequels.
Yeah. And then, so we can cover those if you want to, because I know
Yeah.
you're saying don't read Son of the Forest unless you read the heresy
mean,
ones.
The Son of the Forest made more sense for me because I read the Heresy one. So it's
Descent of Angels and Fallen
Fallen
Angels.
Angels. Because that gives you background, and I think we've talked about on the show before. It gives you background on the Dark Angels faction and the planet Caliban and kind of what happens, and then the kind of fracture and the fall of the Dark Angels and why
the Lion's a bitch.
the Lion's an asshole and he's super selfish. And then once you get into Son of the Forest, you start realizing like, oh, maybe I fucked up. And then that's when he gets his forest walk powers and shit like that.
Yeah. He still hangs out with fucking warp creatures.
Yeah. But I think
You got to read the book to find that out.
I'm going to pick up that book, I'm sure, and read through that. 'cause
Son of
that
the Forest
sounds
was a
interesting.
really good read. Yes, I agree. You get to see the Lion in the Heresy books.
Mhm.
You do see two different characters.
It's from the point of view of two guys, two cousins.
The
Now,
cousins.
what's cool about it is that what I mean by the two different characters, you're seeing M30
Mhm.
Lion, and then you see M41 Lion.
Yeah.
Very different.
Daniel and Cooler Daniel.
And they are kind of like it's
Yeah.
it's kind of like it was kind of like you're not you and you're hungry. Like you went and took a nap
Yeah.
and woke up and was just like a better dude. And it was like, oh, we're just a little grumpy. Just needed a little.
I think one of the funniest things in Lion, Son of the Forest
Love it.
is that the one thing that's mostly talked about the lion is how much he's aged. And everyone that he finds, like all of his
My
fallen,
God.
Yeah, they're like,
that he's fallen,
look
he's
old
found.
as
They're
fuck.
like, the fuck, we're the same age, motherfucker. Like you look older than me.
Yeah. So
Look at
and
that
that's
beard.
that's kind of cool because everybody he goes to
Doing.
find, fuck spoilers.
They're pirates.
Sorry. Everybody he goes and finds are fallen Dark Angels.
Mhm.
So they are original Dark Angels from his chapter from Caliban. These are Calibanite angels. These motherfuckers are 10,000 years old.
Yeah.
Now, the rest of the lore will tell you that they are not the oldest Space Marines there are, because the Imperium will not admit that there is a part of the Dark Angels that are not with the Imperium. They're not Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
They're just not
They're the fallen.
with the Imperium. They are the Fallen. And they're essentially like, these are dudes that like, well, I used to be a pastor and then I said, fuck it. Like, it's kind of like that.
I used to be a vegan, then I eat meat.
Yeah. And so they're, or if you've ever, it's like, yep, I was part of a cult for 12 years and now I'm not. And the cult won't admit that anybody left, but they did. That's kind of what these guys are. And so they're as old as anybody else. Like, these are 10,000-year-old Space Marines. But the Imperium will never say that, like, those are the oldest Space Marines out there because, well, even the other chapters don't. That's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But it's a cool book. I like that book a lot. For current 40K.
Yeah.
They put one of their best authors on it, so it's written extremely well. You get to see the power of a Primarch, and you get to see that they are still superhuman.
Yeah.
Or transhuman, as this universe likes to call them when they go beyond.
But you also get to see
humankind.
like the humanity side of a Primarch.
And that's what I think I like most about the book is him kind of going like, boy, I thought because I was 10 foot tall and bulletproof, I had this figured the fuck out. And turns
I
out,
did not.
yeah, I screwed the pooch on this one. So it's kind of cool. Like, he comes back as like
It's like a little redemption arc.
Yeah.
It's really good.
it's like your grandpa that told you that you were a failure. Now he shows back up 10,000 years later. It's like, I brought these Werthers. Do you want to sit down and have a palaver? And it's like,
Did you take a nap? Like, what are
yeah,
you doing?
it's like, oh, you took a little nap. Now you feel better, huh? Yeah, well, I'm a fucking space pirate. So
Fuck you.
Legion Daddy said I could be whatever I wanted to be when I grew up, and I grew up to be a goddamn space pirate. Hey,
Fuck you, Dad.
That's not an exaggeration, by the way. There's like a whole group of them that are just space pirates.
Yeah, they're little space pirates.
And then you get to meet some other really key characters in it too. That's it's a cool book. Kind of gives you State of the Galaxy,
I'm actually contemplating
which
picking
is
that up.
super dope. Do you have any other 40K books you would recommend?
I know Gaunt's Ghost is highly recommended. I've never read it. But I'd probably say like what's the Acadia Falls or Acadia Stands, the Astor Militarum book.
Yeah, Acadia Stands is pretty hardcore. If you really want to see how badass just a fucking dude can be.
And that's what I think I like about that one is it's not from a space marine, it's not from a bug, it's not from these highly technological aliens. It's just a Terran dude trying to fucking make a difference in the world.
Human. Well, he's Acadian. He's a human.
He's human.
But that is a dude, and they gave him a helmet and a flashlight and said, fucking
Go.
carry on, soldier. And he was like, oh, shit.
Because the life expectancy when they get to battle is like
It's like a 90
40 hours or something.
Well, I think I read it. I read the thing somewhere, and it was from the time that a human enters the Astra Militarum, the life expectancy on average is 14 minutes. And that's from the time they enter service, not from the time they make it to fight, just from the time that they like
It's
raise their
literally-
hand and they're like, I'll fight for the God Emperor. And then it's 14 minutes. Like, that's the
They're
average
literally the
lifespan.
guys on Starship Trooper that go on the planet and they're like, and they get like completely like annihilated.
eradicated.
That's Astra Militarum.
Well, it's including the Starship Trooper stuff where they're like, welcome to training. And they're like, dodge the knife. And they're like, you don't catch it with your neck. And, and it's like, what?
All right, now shoot.
Like, it's kind of
It's like the Helldivers boot camp.
But the Acadia Stands one is awesome. And that's where you get some of the stuff of like the planet broke before the people did.
yeah.
Shit like that, like, which is kind of gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
they're
like you
bad
get
dudes.
more brutal warfare description out of that versus I haven't read the Leviathan, so I don't know what that one is, but all the Acadia shit's hardcore.
Yeah, I mean, because they're dealing with, these are chaos space marines that attack a planet of humans, and the humans hold their own. So these are 10,000-year-old hell-powered space marines.
Yeah.
That dudes with flashlights are like, fuck, bring it.
Let's go.
I've got my entrenchment tool.
Yeah, no, the fucking Krieg. We're gonna do a whole
dude.
episode on the Krieg. Like, those guys are.
I'm excited for
They're
that.
like, oh, do you have superhuman powers? Too bad I've got a shovel.
I've got a trench.
It's like, Jesus.
shovel on a fucking gas
Come
mask
at you
that
with a
says ain't
shovel and
doing
a butter
shit.
knife. I'm gonna whisper in your ear.
They live in those masks.
Yeah.
When the baby's born, they throw a gas mask
Yep.
on them.
because they won't leave their planet. Anyways, I don't want to get derailed. Well, that's a whole nother episode. So there's a couple of books that we would recommend on it. If you are of the generation that can't focus on an entire book, there is a website called the Lexicanum. So if you were one of those, if you were a doom scroller, you can get on the Lexicanum. And you can start with any of the topics that we talked about, and you can read, and then there will be a little hyperlink that you can click, and you can just end up in this rabbit hole of bullshit.
The war.
Because what?
And then you're going to be sending us comments going like, yeah, but who's this guy? And I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude.
It's like 40 years of lore, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's 40 years of lore, and half of it's been retconned. Like, so, plus it's a wiki, so like anybody can just
Except for the part that Gilliman's fucking...
Ooh,
no,
that's just canon.
That's canon. True.
The blueberry is fucking a space elf. Fucking come at me, Bobby G. I'll fucking let's go.
I hate him so much.
That's why he ran away.
I don't know why. I just have like this ingrained hatred for him.
It's because he's a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
He's a Boy Scout.
The lion talks about how much he hates him too. It's really fucking funny.
Nobody's ever liked Gilman. Boy had 19
lion
brothers
talks
and
about
no
him.
friends.
That's why they built a wall around him and ran away at Port Maud.
They bitched out. We hunted that dude at Port Maud. I was hunting that motherfucker. Somehow it got out that I was coming for him, and they built a wall and then fucking let him fall back and put like tanks all the way around him and shit. And I was like,
bullshit.
You bitch.
Yeah. Ran away.
I was gonna box with him too. I should have just shot his ass. I should have just taken that warhound and I should have just shot him in the face.
effects that were ready for that fucking shot.
But I was trying to box him. I was trying to get up there and fucking get into a slugfest. They bitched out.
Motherfucker.
They did put his girlfriend on the base though. He was standing there with his girlfriend.
Was she?
On the base, yeah.
Hey.
That's awesome.
They modeled him with his girlfriend.
It's adorable.
I love that.
Just remember, he can break the rules because he wrote the Codex Astartes, not the Codex Primarch.
Yes.
That's just the way it works.
There's a Codex Primarch anywhere.
So what does that say? How does that do?
I'm convinced his girlfriend has a tattoo that says "You must be this tall to ride." And it's just got his height on it. So all the
Nice.
other Space Marines be like, "It's fucked, dude. Like we can't grow that big."
I feel like she has a tattoo of the Eagles, the Imperial
Tramp stamp?
Eagles, like a tramp stamp of
Yeah.
the Eagles.
Yeah, it's over her snooch though.
I see.
Oh,
Tramp stamp, I feel like. Or the under boob.
Oh, it's the underboob tattoo, but it's the Aquila.
I love it.
Somebody model that. Somebody fucking
I
painted
need
it.
it.
What's her name? Avrain or whatever.
A brain?
Avrain.
Drain? Evren?
Avrain. I don't know. She's a fucking
Yvonne?
space elf. They start all the shit with Y's. You can't pronounce their shit.
Yeah.
Like they don't know how to spell.
They need to kill her off.
Represents his.
That's a language that doesn't have
Ideals.
consonants in there.
I want a book about how they fell in love and then her
like it.
dying and then watching him just like fucking crumble.
Oh, just takes off his armor. Just be like,
Romeo,
I'll come
Romeo.
for you. When she comes back,
She can't come back.
space elves. Anyways,
If someone was smart, they'd make a Warhammer smut book for all the ladies to get into it.
Rule 32.
Hi.
A Drukari smut book.
That's just Drakari. But that's,
I know, but
that's not even.
Just the lore.
Just go read
Little
their codex.
romance series.
Like it's
the rewriting of Beauty and the Beast.
I feel like my body takes offense to this.
That's what
My
Court of
mind
Thorn and
is
Roses
just
is.
confused.
That's what Akatar is. It's a rewriting of Beauty and the Beast with fairies.
What is it?
Akatar.
a court of thorn and roses.
It's a rewriting
the
of Beauty and the Beast.
fairy porn.
The first one is.
Okay, just take Akatar
Okay,
in
hold
space.
on, no.
If you put Akatar in
Akatar in
space, you
space.
have Drakari.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I'm going to write that. Black Library is coming. I'm going to send you my edit.
You will approve.
Just fucking
You will publish it.
watch.
For the ladies.
Anyways, we have drinks of an unnatural color in front of us. So fucking jeez. Caitlin, what are we drinking today? What's this drink called?
This drink is called The Greater Good.
Yeah. A little hint on what's coming. What goes into a greater good other than
so-
hatred?
Greater Good is
of the week.
one full cup.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm
didn't
just
do your
kidding.
song.
What?
What are we about to drink?
Oh, Greater Good.
Which is
It is
the
one-
drink of the week.
Oh, it's the drink of the week. Drink of the week. Drink of.
Remix.
Week. So what it is?
That drop came in hard.
It was perfect.
Sorry.
Indulgent, even.
Indulgent. I thought about switching it up a little bit this week.
All right,
that's
fucking
good.
remix.
So it's equal parts hypnotic and tequila, and then a little drizzle of lime juice, so it goes to the bottom, which makes it a little bit green on the bottom. So it like floats on the bottom. Everything else is on top. It's blue, and that's like a little like a squirt of
Just like that.
simple syrup. We call them space margaritas.
It's
Space
It's a space margarita. It is the greater good because we are going to talk about those fishy bastards.
Those motherfuckers.
The Tau Empire. Let's just go ahead and hop into the space commies.
This drink makes me think I need one of those face things to be able to breathe because it is just straight
The
fire.
crew face masks.
Gasoline. No, I'm talking about the fucking face vagina.
The sinner breathing thing. Yeah.
It is so spicy. This drink is literally no mixer. It is all alcohol.
It's heat.
It is just so spicy.
Yeah.
Gotta get to the lime juice underneath it.
Couple of little things that we need to clear up going into this topic because we're going to use terms and they can get confusing. So there is the Tau, which is a race.
Yes.
And then there is the Tau Empire.
The race Tau is the blue people.
And then there's the Tau Empire, which includes more than the Tau.
The greater good.
And that's the Kroot, which are kind of bird-like.
Yeah, bird-like.
I think they look like shrimp, but everybody's like, they're birds. And I'm like, that's a shrimp.
They're like Oddworld.
Yeah. Sure.
Very
It's a
Oddworld.
crawfish. That's a crawfish with a gun.
That's a
That
crawfish.
is.
Crawdad.
Look
Look at that little crawdad
Look at
down
that
there
little.
shooting
Look at it.
things.
Where's that? That
What
crawdad
happened
got a
about
laser?
Gino down?
What is
Got
that?
a
Is that
laser beam
crawdad?
down?
Got that dang old crew
God
hound.
damn, gotta squeeze that head out. Anybody got some Johnny Chicharrones?
Yeah.
So, there's gonna be some Tau fan that's gonna listen to this and be like, "That's rude."
That's mean.
So there's the Kroot, which are they're supposed to be bird-esque. They look like shrimp. I'm sorry.
They're build beings that are supposed to resemble bird.
We really need to start
Avian-
bringing up video
Avian
pictures.
style.
Yeah, we need to
Stuff.
float little image. They look like brown shrimp. It's fucking crawdads. They're weird looking.
Yeah.
Ran right down on the
And then they have
bayou.
vespids, which are just they're
Bugs.
insects.
I don't mean bugs as in tyranids. They are literally just bugs.
They're just big.
It's like a grasshopper.
like,
they're-
yeah.
yeah, it's like, a walking firefly.
Like a
Insectoid
wasp
wings.
Or
yeah,
yeah,
waspy.
Yeah.
they're very waspish.
If you ever watched fuck, what movie?
White American Protestant.
No, they're not white Anglo-Saxon
I guess I can
Protestants.
compare it to if you ever watch A Bug's Life, you know the grasshoppers from A Bug's Life?
Yeah,
how they
Hopper.
get like
Yeah, yeah.
anthropomorphic. Yeah, like Hopper.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
They're
a little
kind
bit
of
more
that, except for their wings are
hardcore.
out all the
Disney
time.
fan.
Like
Yeah.
it's a
More hardcore.
Think- like humanoid dragonfly.
yeah.
They're I don't know. They're dudes with wings.
Literally
They're
bugs
They're
on
big
two
bugs.
legs.
Which shrimp are just sea bugs.
Oh, they
So
got multiple legs.
Shrimps is bugs.
shrimps is
I
bugs.
built them.
And then Tau are blue
Fish
Goat.
people?
goat-footed fish people. Like I don't.
Goat-footed fish.
They got fish heads, goat legs.
They're also the youngest race, right?
They're
They're fairly new.
Yes and no. They're fairly new to the game.
They're like 500 years old.
They're older than that. The Imperium found them,
Mm-hmm.
and they were
explorative ship.
and they were yeah. So now we'll kind of get into the history. So the Imperium found them a couple thousand years ago,
Yeah.
but they were like
Caveman.
cavemen, like
Yeah.
just
had
discovered fire.
and then 3,000 years later, they had a galactic empire,
With guns.
which is outrageously fast.
Yeah.
Now the Tau Empire is roughly like 100 planets or so. It's very small compared to the million worlds that the Imperium of Mankind has. Now, these people, fish things, fuck the Tau Empire. They're commies. They're straight up commies. So they operate on a quote unquote caste system.
Yeah.
But it's not really a caste system because all the castes are equal. Not one is above the other, and that's not how caste systems work. They call them castes. So you have the fire caste, the earth caste, the water caste, and the air caste.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
And then there are the ones that were lights in the sky that showed up and gave them their enlightenment and brought them all together. That are the ethereals.
They're 6,000 years old.
Yeah, the whole thing is like 6,000 years old.
6,000 Terran years, yeah.
Yeah, well, we found them
That's actually
6,000 years ago.
that's extremely young. Terran years.
So, and we kind of were like, yeah, whatever, they're cave people. Fuck it, we'll worry about them later. And then the ethereal showed up, and started causing some shit. So they showed up, and essentially what these guys are is they're hellaciously good communist leaders. So they showed up, they said all the right things,
Yeah.
and they got the rest of the blue people to go, shit, you're right.
I think you're right.
Because before that, you had 4 different factions of the Tau, and they all fought each other.
Yeah, they're all beefing.
And then these guys showed up, and they were like, yo, if you just listen to us, we could bring you all together.
Yep.
And it was like, okay, but why? And they're like, it's for the greater good. You don't do for you. There is no me. There is only we. Which is just some culty shit to say. Like that is
Wumbo.
Yeah.
He, she, woman.
And what they really meant was all of y'all are gonna do for us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do all the shit that we want to do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take you and we'll put you in casts. So you could still be you, but only if we tell you that you can be you.
Yeah.
But the ethereals are way better than all y'all.
But our word is law. Like anything, like if I go like farting's illegal on Thursdays.
Can't
Farting
fart.
is illegal on Thursdays. Which I don't think fish can fart, so it's probably not a thing.
Croup probably could.
There's some context.
Croup can
on
definitely
that,
fart.
right? Oh yeah, croup.
They got rowdy ass farts.
Yeah, hitting them with that croup tube.
Let me hear that croot toot. Let me hear that beep beep. Running
We're
my
all
hands
adults
through your
here.
fro.
Look at that. That brother be crootin' and he be tootin'. I can't believe it.
He's a crootinest,
So,
tootinest
So much like communist China, you've got these dudes at the top. They're like, no, we all love everybody. Everybody's the
There's no
same
war
except
in
for
Ba
us,
Sing Se.
which is just better.
We're better.
Like we're just so if there's no me, it's we, and then there's us, and we do everything for us.
No.
And so
Which is, I think, there's a theory that they had some sort of mind control over the rest of the town.
yeah, and then the pheromone thing and,
Yeah,
and all that kind of
something like
stuff. But
that.
there's no official record
there's-
about like you stink good, so I listen.
It's just kind of something weird that they were fighting amongst each other. Like,
At
I
the
don't
same
know.
time, there's the
Be
Primark
cool.
thing. Like
Yeah.
it's really hard to say no to a Primark because like
He's
their
just cooler.
presence
yeah.
just makes you want to be like, yes, daddy. Like it's a, and I, it could be something like that where they just.
I mean, I don't know.
It also kind of makes you wonder where the fuck these people were though, because they look like Tau,
yeah.
I think it
but they weren't around.
has to do with the fact that they show up and they have like, I don't know, advanced technology.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so,
they also showed up and they were like, hey, we're gonna make this work for
and they
you.
were like, oh shit, yeah, you'll kill me if,
Hey, check this out.
if I don't.
So now what they did is they have a caste system that's just salespeople. So
sales people.
It's literally
Just imagine the
That's
Dyson
the- that's
vacuum.
the
Jehovah Witnesses. Is what
Would
they
you
are.
like to use our brand new spanking vacuum
That's,
here?
Fucking Mormons.
that's kind of the water cast. Yeah, the water cast. They show up
They go to your doorstep and like,
and they
hey,
just show up on your planet. So the first thing that they do is they probe you.
Yeah.
They send their little fucking frisbees down
Yeah.
and they send them out in space and they're like, hey, there's some peeps over here. We should go talk to them peeps.
Yeah.
So and then they go back and then they send in the salespeople.
Yeah.
And they show up and they're like, hey, if you watch this presentation, I'll give you a free toaster.
Hey.
fucking timeshare people.
And, and so
Sounds like a deal.
they go in and they're like, yeah, your planet kind of sucks. Why don't some of y'all come with us and we'll take you back to our shiny place and we'll give you some of this shiny shit
Yeah.
if you're willing to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why? And it's
For
like,
the
well, you're
greater
neighbors to
good.
one of our other ones and it's for the greater good. If we all work together,
Yeah.
then you
And
can just be
there's
part of this.
peace in the
No threat.
galaxy.
You just live
Yeah,
in your
this is kind
merry
of one of those
bliss.
whole like, we don't believe in war. So if we dominate everybody,
Mhm.
Peacefully.
then there'll be peace.
And that's so.
There is no war in
if
Ba
the
Sing Se.
planet said no,
Oh, they go.
then
fuck
the
them.
war
Yeah,
would
that's the
come
thing is that they
along.
show up and they're like, we'll give you some of this stuff. And they will spend like hella time.
Yeah.
They start relationships. They do trading and stuff, and then they're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you wanna?"
They try to do it soft. They try to
Wanna join?
softball it where they're like, let's just do some visits. Like, you come visit us, we'll come visit you, we'll be pen pals.
We'll share what
And
our
they're like,
cultures
hey,
are.
Maybe mimosas.
why don't we do some trade? And then through trade, they do some cultural shit. And then they're like, we're just going to build this mini mall right here.
Yeah.
It's cool. You don't need to, it's fine.
And then the people are like, "Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
That's cool.
I like
Mini malls
the
are
idea of
cool.
mini
I
malls.
like a mini mall. The mini mall's
I
nice.
like what you got going on there.
Definitely bring up the property value."
And then they keep going like, all right, you want to be
My equity is through the roof.
You want to be part of the Tau Empire? And they're like, I don't know if we're ready yet. And they're like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
You're gonna be ready.
But what happens is it gets very frat boyish where like they softball for a while, as long as you're doing like, I don't know, maybe or whatever. But
You're
then as
flirting
soon as
with
you
them?
say no,
All hell breaks
they
loose.
roofie your shit and burn your house down. Like it is,
Like,
it is real bad.
in comes the firecast.
They come back and they're like,
So
We're
then,
gonna murder you.
then they send the firecast and they show up and they're like, hey, by the way, we have huge guns
Yeah.
that don't need bullets, and we're just going to drop it all in and we're going to annihilate everything you have because, well, we've been trading you for the last 300 years. So we know all of your tech and ours is way beyond you. So we're just going to show up and we're going to obliterate all of you. And then when you wake up from this fever dream that we annihilated you with, we're going to send in the Earthcast to build you another mini mall and go like, see, isn't the
look how
mini
good
mall
it
better?
is. Just little slaps. Hey, bud.
Good.
Fell off
Isn't
a
this
bit there.
better?
You doing
Fine.
okay?
No, it's fine. There's no hard feelings.
you got boo boo.
So,
I lost my cool there.
yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like on the surface, and Tau fans will want to be like, no, they're like the only good guys that are there, and it's like, this is some totalitarian shit. Like, oh, I don't know, you're not allowed to breed unless you are the best of your caste.
Yeah.
Then you're allowed to make a copy. So just straight up eugenics. Just
Yep.
nope.
And
Only
you
the
are-
best amongst you can make
you are
copies.
born into
You know who else
your
did
employment.
eugenics? The Nazis.
And then these guys, then they'll do shit like, oh, are you really interested in art? Too bad. You're firecast.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do art.
Here's a gun.
There you go.
It's like, but I want to live my life. And like,
Art.
but it is your life. And you can live a life how you want to within these left and right limits.
Uh-huh.
But Dad, I was born to dance.
It's like, no, you weren't. No, you weren't.
You're a soldier.
Yeah, they're literally born into their
Ain't no
roles.
son of mine
It's
gonna be a
like-
dancer.
If you are middle class, you are born into middle class and you stay middle class.
Yeah,
If you
there's
are
no moving out.
like fighting, whatever, you are born into it. Cool. You are a fighting
Yeah.
class thing.
So you get rid of the forecast, unless you're an ethereal.
Yeah.
Then you can do whatever the hell you want to.
Mhm.
Because you're a cool guy.
Now, only true-born Tau get to be part of the caste systems.
Mhm.
Everybody else that joins the Empire, even if quote-unquote their world is better because of it,
Mhm.
they exist to feed and serve the Empire.
Yeah.
So like there's human worlds that kind of got forgotten about.
Mhm.
They're now part
Yeah.
of the Tau
There
Empire.
are definitely
And instead
humans
of their
among
resources going to the Imperium,
Yep.
it all goes to the Tau Empire now. So they're just
Heresy.
they're just trading chains. Like it's just a
Exactly. That's
it's
exactly what they're
all
doing.
it is. So
Well, everything sucks in 40K. Just depends on what kind
yeah,
of stuff you want.
these guys are it's just shiny shit. Like it's just that's all this is. It's just we got shield walls. It's like
Oh.
yeah,
That's
and
cool.
fucking galactic slavery. This is some bullshit.
Join the Tau. We have cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you, it's a timeshare pitch.
Yeah.
it is.
Hey, this-
I think
Look
it
how
is.
great this could be.
You know, in 50 years, this pays itself.
Yeah. You could will this to your children. and so, and it's
I
all
sat through
quote
a
unquote
30-minute presentation.
for the greater good.
Mhm.
And the greater good is essentially whatever the ethereal says is best.
Yeah, basically.
Which means the galaxy has peace once everyone is Tau.
Mhm.
We'll be at peace once you're all
Yeah.
one of
and
us.
the Imperium like left them to like, oh, we'll take that later. We're gonna go.
Yeah, they were like, well, you're not a
Yeah.
threat. And then you just had these random dudes that showed up that were like, how about right now? It was like,
Yeah.
Oh, and Commander Farsight's
So-
kind of cool guy, though.
Then you have Farsight,
Yeah.
which Farsight.
Start getting into
So,
their military.
so there's a main character. Yeah, we'll get into the kind of how they fight and all that kind of stuff. But one of the main characters. So in their fighting, the different casts all have their own way to do it.
Yep.
So the Earth cast very much focuses on like building. They design all their guns. They design all their suits. They create all their art, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
The Fire cast are straight up just the warriors. These are the guys that go and fight. The Air cast are mostly their pilots.
Yeah.
That's
That
what
makes
they
sense.
do.
Very
And then
easy to understand,
the water
digest
cast,
kinda.
the water cast still stays as like their diplomats
Yeah.
and all that kind of
The
stuff.
salesman.
And the
Salesman.
salesman.
Nice
Um, Have you ever heard of a Kirby? And you're showing up going like,
You
with
wanna-
365 easy installments, you can have an Encyclopedia Britannica.
you
And
can
it's like,
adopt your very own crude hound.
Is that a
Right
devil
now.
squeeze box?
is that a devil squeeze box? Such a good movie. So But the way they fight is essentially, they have these massive aircraft that will bombard a planet, and then they will drop these things called crisis suits, which are walking tanks.
Mhm.
And everything they do is a coward's way of fighting. So everything is get as far away as you possibly can,
Shoot it as much as possible.
fire huge guns from a distance, and then just put shields up everywhere. They
As a Tyranid player,
don't get close.
fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. You gotta put in the microphone.
I'm staring into the. Fuck you guys.
There you go.
I don't want to sit in my back corner and shoot you. I don't want to go and chase you because you're just going to move away with your big fucking movement.
That's because Tau players are just
I'm tired of it.
all they want to do is play spicy Yahtzee. That's all they want to do.
I can't even deep strike into
Yeah.
you. You sit too far
You
back.
kill a single Tau model though, and they get so fucking upset.
I get so mad.
But my drones! I don't give a shit about your drones.
Fuck your drones.
Yeah.
Don't care. Well, my drones get to do the fucking. When they changed the rules on them, the Tau players were so fucking salty because they couldn't just sit in the back and just go like, "Oh no, the drone took it. Oh 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 no, the drone took
It's
it."
the war.
Now it turned into like, "Hey, look,
look.
you actually have to play Warhammer." And they're like, "I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make a straight line in the back and just stand here. I don't want to move or anything. I just want to roll dice." And it's like, "Go play Yahtzee. Stop playing the war game."
Play Dice Throne.
Yeah. They are a coward's army. Now, they will try to tell you that narratively they have to be a coward's army because they don't have the numbers that the other armies do.
That's bullshit.
That's because your little baby bodies inside those mechs are so small.
There's
Yes.
Kroot, and now there's Vespids. There's a ton of shit now.
Yeah, but it's because, well, that empire's so much smaller. They can't just throw meat at the meat grinder like all the big armies can. I'm
Yes,
like,
they
really?
can.
I play an army where they haven't made a new unit of it in 10,000 years.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with there's more of you little blue fish bastards than there are my knights. All right, so
Truth.
sounds to me like you're just a fucking chicken shit.
Shallow and pedantic.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't see any melee units from you guys running around.
Yeah.
You don't want to come out here and box. I'll snap your little bird neck.
Yeah. Little baby body. I'm going to do that shit
got
like fucking Titanfall
osteoporosis.
2. I'm
Fucking
pull you out that suit.
About to leave you a blue stain.
Maybe that's why they're trying to like get with other planets to like interbreed so they can fix their osteoporosis issue.
No, because they do send those ones that they quote unquote helped.
Yeah.
Like that's how they got the Kroot. The Kroot were in the middle of a war with a Wog. And they showed up and killed orcs. And the Kroot were like,
Oh, thanks.
all right, you get all of our shrimp. And they were like, fuck yeah, you guys reproduce like mad. Just throw them in first. And they will.
Yeah.
They will send Kroots in first.
Yep.
The people they helped, they will send them in
Yeah.
and let them deplete.
Murder
The
them
crew are just like,
and then they send the Tau in.
Kroot are like
I mean,
cowards. They're like
we're
fucking
living.
rabbits.
Fucking cowards. Absolute cowards.
I'd like to see.
So them and the rest of their little
face.
anime robots, which obviously you haven't seen real anime because none of your robots have big swords.
Doesn't Farsight have a melee weapon?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, but he
fucking
doesn't
it's
use
decorative.
it. It's for views.
It's decorative.
Yeah.
It's for clout.
It's decorative. So, but
those
speaking
cherry
of Farsight, so Farsight was on this planet, and he was in a fight, and he was asking the Ethereals like, "I need reinforcements. I need reinforcements. I need reinforcements.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna
Help
fucking die." And the
That's
Ethereals
it.
were like,
Help me.
I don't feel like
You
it."
should pull back. Come to the headquarters.
And so
we'll talk about it.
he was like, "Fuck you! I'll show you greater good." Obviously, because he was like the commander of commanders. So he started this thing called the Farsight Enclave,
Yep.
which is just the greater good 2.0.
It's his version of
It's his version of the greater good.
They don't know
aggressive
anything
good.
else though.
It was like,
Can you blame him?
it was like, you're like the franchise version. Like this is it's the spin-off.
It's a fucking wish.com.
It's fucking, it's the wish.com
It's
greater
generic. Hill Country Farm.
good. So Commander Farsight
It's the aggressive good.
is a dude in essentially his own crisis suit.
It's like that cereal that comes in a bag.
And he's got a sword that's decorative. You want to know how I know it's decorative? Because he's got interpretive ribbon dance shit that hangs off the back of his sword.
It's rhythmic gymnastics, first of all.
And his model, he's on his tippy toes.
Oh,
Because he was
He's
born
on
to
his-
dance.
He's on his little tippy toes with
Is
his.
he really?
Yeah, look at the model. He is on his tippy toes with his interpretive dance sword,
Yep. And
with the little
cherry
ribbons
blossoms.
hanging off it, and a little cherry blossom tree.
yep.
Just out there going,
That is a
oh.
fucking huge cherry blossom.
I'm going to
tree, by
make
the
that
way.
into a Sailor Moon model.
If I ever get my hands on a Farsight, I'm going to paint him like Arizona green tea.
Oh, nice.
You have to. I've seen the
Because
paint
the
job
cherry
before.
blossoms.
So if I ever somehow just came into Tau that wasn't being used, they would just be Arizona green Tau. And it would just be the whole thing would just be
That fucking teal.
the Arizona
It's on
green
his
green.
tippy
cans.
toes.
Yeah.
And And that's all I would do. I would just dance around.
So in
just-
it's a dude in a suit, right?
That's still a fish man. That is
Yeah.
still a fish goat
Yeah.
in a suit. And but he paints himself red to look hard.
Aggressive.
Oh, look, he painted himself red.
So
Oh, his sword does have ribbon dances on it.
told you. He's an interpretive dancer.
Yeah. Fucking samurai.
Oh,
Look, look at him.
Samurai.
Up on his tippy toes. Just
cuting it.
He's a tulip
I'm waiting for my music cue.
Count me
Fucking
in.
coward. Fucking cowards army.
5, 6,
I'll say
7,
it. I'll say come at me, Tau players. Cowards army.
Shoot me with your bitch guns.
Fucking big guns never tire. Mm-hmm. Sounds like you had to make big guns because you couldn't fight.
Except when you run out of bullets.
Bushy bodies.
So, and those damn drones. They have their drones
God, I
on
hate
their tanks. They have tanks that have drones.
Yeah.
It's like, don't touch my tank. Why? Has it got a squishy little baby body like you? Like
Probably.
they do. If you actually can connect with one of those
Aluminium.
tanks, they pop so easy.
I shot at a Tau player with my Tyrannifex and hit both with both shots wounding. And they're like, oh, my drones took both of them. I'm
Yeah.
like, cool. 24 wounds are just taken by your drones.
Is
Appreciate
your drone
that.
dead now,
By the way,
bitch?
their rules will magically change every time you play them.
Yeah.
Because their rules are so convoluted that only Tau players kind of understand them.
But they also don't at the same time.
So they just lie to you. I guarantee it. Go read their codex. Go read go find his rules and read his codex. I guarantee you he fucking lied to you.
Yeah.
I've yet to play a Tau player
You
that
can
plays
pull
their
up the
army straight
combat
up.
control rules on the 40K app.
We're pulling them up. We're calling you fucking out right now. We're going to go over your rules and we're going to expose
That's
you.
why
to
all
the
these other
world.
GT players know everybody else's armies too, because they'll know if you're lying.
Because
to
they'll
them.
lie. Oh, absolutely. Well, this is how the rule works. It doesn't. That's why I actually had fun at the last GT I played in, because I don't know my fucking rules either. Then I do it, and I'd have players literally told me, he's like, you missed doing that. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, your army does this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh, shit. Fucking rock on.
Hey.
Nice. Let me buy you a beer. And so, yeah, so now they're like floating around, trying to start shit.
Yep. They
And
started shit with the Imperium one time.
once,
Yeah. And they got, that was kind of spicy.
yeah, maybe we're not ready for this. Maybe we're not ready for this.
Maybe we should get titanium ships instead
Also,
of aluminum.
I would like to know where they're getting the names for these ships from. There's no fucking way they know what a manta is.
They know. It's their fish people. You know.
fish.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
They are fish
No
people.
manta.
But yeah, so Farsight started his own thing called the Farsight Enclave, and now it's like this fracture part
Round
of
it back around.
Sorry.
trying to steer this one. It's not working well, but I'm trying.
Yakking over here.
So he's like a fractured piece of the Empire.
Well, he went and did the thing that they told him not to do, fought whatever, and I don't know, Google's might correct me, during the same battle, a fucking warp rift opened up and he veered, like, saw the warp, was like, oh, fuck. All right, cool. And then he went back and got questioned the fuck out of because he disobeyed orders and then became the Farsight Enclave.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
he kept
see, that's where he got
kept
his fancy
asking,
sword.
Yeah, it's a warp sword. And because he kept asking for help, and then he got questioned, and then he was like, "I didn't do anything wrong," and they're like, "But you didn't do what we told you to do."
Yeah.
And that's not how this works.
This was for the greater good. The greater
And,
good. I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
I think you just get assigned a wife in the Tau Empire. They're just like, "Here's your wife." Like, but
I liked Jessica.
I don't like her.
Jessica.
They're like, no, you have to bang this one. It's for the greater good.
Becky Apples.
Yeah. And they were like,
She
all right,
smells.
tell you what, roll this die. And on a 4 up, you can marry the one you want. It's like, cool, 5 up. Nope, drone took it. You're getting this one.
God, Not the robot girlfriend.
So,
I am at your service.
yeah, fucking Tau.
Good morning, Daddy.
It's I'm trying to think of something cool to say about them. And they're just,
Calling Commander Farsight.
they got dumb names for the way they fight. There's like the way of the
What was the other
patient
commanders?
hunter and the
Wasn't
way
there
of
another
the
commander? There was Farsight and there was another one. That's the one. Shadow what? Shadow Sun. Thank
Shadow
you.
Sun.
Yeah.
Synth.
What cast was?
Games Workshop, if you're
Yeah.
listening to this, and you're not,
I hope
That's
not.
fucking dumb.
I think it was a she, huh? It was a
What the fuck is
Female.
a shadow sun?
It's
Oh, sun, like the sunshine, the shadow of
Yeah.
the sun.
yeah.
Shadow
Sun.
sun.
I thought the sun.
Not sun shadow, which I would buy more if it was like, oh, I'm a sun shadow.
I'm gonna plunge the
I'm the shape.
darkness.
I'm the shape of a blossom tree.
She has her own name.
Yep.
Shasso Shasera. Shasso Shasera is her name. Also called the
Shasta
spearhead
Soda.
of the greater good, the true disciple of Commander Puretide, and heroine
Yeah,
of the
that's what it
third
was.
sphere expansion, was the commander of the Tao's Firecast military campaign that carried out the Tao's third sphere expansion.
Yeah, because I think Farsight had issues.
Sounds
and
like a
Shadow
bitch.
Sun stepped up, right?
Commander Farsight's
Yeah.
is Sasho Shova,
Sashay.
So Sasho must be like a rank.
Sashay.
like a title.
So then they have like 2 ways to fight. They have Way of the Patient Hunter and yeah, whatever he just said. Moncall and Calamari.
On call. Calamari.
Yeah, yeah, monkfish calamari.
We either get called in when we're asleep or you go get calamari.
it was like Way of the Patient Hunter and Way of the
Way of my drones.
Bitch Coward.
Like
Like I don't.
house husband.
And they're both. So it's either we're gonna hide and wait for you to come out,
Yeah.
and like we'll bait you out,
Shoot the fuck
and
out
then
of
we'll
you.
ambush you,
Yeah.
So
or we're gonna stand behind this fucking shield
Yeah.
and we'll fire from here and then act like we're doing something.
so they're cooks.
Yeah, yeah. This is a cuck army.
This is a Tau hate episode. I hate you.
Okay.
I do. I fucking.
hate
I
Tau.
gotta hate the Tau.
Anytime someone comes in, they're like, I play Tau, and I'm like, don't like you.
Jonathan, I know you're
That
listening
explains
to this.
everything about your
You're looking right
personality.
into my
Tau.
eyes
I
right
know
now.
several Tau players, and every single one of them, I'm just like, you know, I don't
I'm gonna
mind
hit you with that fucking
until
Kendrick
you,
Lamar.
until you talk about your army, and then I just want to break you right in your fish lips. Just fucking just.
They're actually people.
Oh, they're awful.
It's actually called Zengors.
Well, I mean, if you really look at the state of the 31st Millennium Galaxy, they're not really the bad guys. They're trying to spread.
But shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's the Grimdark. I don't want your shiny white devilfish in my Grimdark. Fuck off.
Fuck off, rainbow fish. Give your scales
Yeah.
to somebody
I
else.
feel like I need to make a adaptation to
Fucking
the Kendrick
God
Lamar fucking
damn
halftime
it.
show to this shit.
Fucking,
Say,
they probably
Tau,
have
your army
lame
fucking
ass TV
sucks.
shows like Ni hao, I'm Kylan Corsaro Khan.
I feel like Tau players are all the ones that have female shaped body pillows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like every Tau player I meet, I'm like,
You have an anime body bundle.
My waifu was here to watch me win.
yeah.
Oh, Mikasa, my waifu, she gets jealous when people come
Every Tau player I run into, I'm like, how much do you spend on VTubers every month? I just want to know. Like,
Subscribe.
I hope you don't mind that I brought Miku to the table. She's going to watch us play. She gets lonely when I'm not around.
Damn it.
just God, they're awful. By the way, you're not going to paint your army like
Straight to your
Evangelion.
face.
Stop telling me that. Stop telling me you're going to paint your Tau army like Evangelion.
Dead in the eye and say, I hate you.
Have I told you lately that I hate you?
Like, Tau players feel like the kind of person that's going to explain Naruto lore to me. You know, like, I just,
I feel like Tau players are the person that takes the joy out of a Ghibli film because they're trying to explain to you what the story is actually about. And they're like, this is actually about the atomic bomb.
yeah, this is
going
actually the
blown off
representation
and
of like,
whatever.
you know what? I'm here for the good looking food.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Stop yucking my yum, you fucking.
Francis Mononoke is actually about the
It's about a
and
girl that's
people
a
taking over nature and nature fighting back.
yeah. It's a witch delivering mail. Get over it.
Well, this movie actually represents. Dude, I'm here for the smart ass fire. That's the only reason I'm here. And, like, I don't.
Calcifer's fucking dope. I love
Calcifer is. Yeah.
Like, I like the soot sprites. Shut up.
Yeah. See?
Calcifer's the shit.
Fucking Tau players ruin everything.
Fucking God.
They wouldn't eat Kampe though because they're sit sprites.
They're the ones that will tell you that tuna bake.
Can you finish the fucking sentence?
I
They're
made
the
a-
ones that
I made
a sushi
I made a
bake.
sushi bake. Bitch, that is tuna helper. That is not. No. By the way, putting an egg in your top ramen does not make you a cook.
Here comes the unhinged bird. This is where we pivot. We pivot to the unhinged
You pulled the
section.
string.
This is where we start burning each other.
The fucking
I put panko in chicken.
the
Now
towel.
it's Japanese.
Yeah. I cut up green onion and egg in my ramen. I use chopsticks to eat it.
fucking towel players.
Fucking hate. Oh, I like to watch my movies on VHS because it still has the film grain.
Shut the fuck up.
It's the better quality version of it. It's what it was meant to be
God.
watched on.
God damn it. I realized that I can't even hate
Towel
on the
players are the
chopstick
same-
eaters. I still use
Towel
chopsticks.
players are the ones that post their Spotify Wrapped on their fucking social media.
God damn it.
Anything to feel better. It's just
Like I fucking love it.
well, I want to play Warhammer, but I can't get behind the feel of it. Then why are you playing?
I can't play with my Gundam models. So
Tau?
I'll play Tau.
Towel players are people that tell you they get a caffeine high from a hot chocolate.
I tried.
You can laugh. It's okay.
Towel players are those ones that when they glaze out because they don't know the rules to play, tell you that they did too much CBD. It's not active.
Just like
It's
Gur.
not-
Gur from Invader Zim.
I still love the fucking meme. Let me shoot my railgun. You've been rolling for 12 hours. Hold on, I've gone to the road. It's my favorite fucking memes.
Towel players always have to go to the bathroom when it's their turn. They don't wait.
Nobody quits faster than a towel players and custodes players quit playing faster than anybody else. If you're playing a towel player and you kill a unit in round one,
They're done.
They just go like, you know what? I see how this game's gonna go. There's no way for me to win.
They get really mad.
I'm just gonna go ahead and go ahead and say, good game. It's yours.
You're
It's
within
like,
charge range. We're done.
yeah, it's like, bro, we took 45 minutes to set this table up. And it's like, yeah, I know. I just don't see a win coming. So
Towel players are the guys that their favorite football or baseball team is whoever's playing in the World Series or the Super Bowl. I've been a fan of them forever.
yeah,
I've been a fan of the Chiefs forever, you guys.
yep. 100%. Towel players are the kind of person that will wear the t-shirt for the band they're going to see.
That was so, like, you pulled that one out of the deep, bro.
It's
Why do I feel attacked? He's
like, I'm not even a towel player.
Adamant and tender. I feel attacked.
This is bullshit.
towel players are 35-year-olds that still write shit on their Converse. Like that's a
God damn it.
yeah.
When we were young, Tor.
It's
They don't help their case with the fucking fish people thing. All of their names are all like, we got the broadside.
Yeah.
Fucking all this shit, dude. It's all fucking the manta. The
the
devil,
devil
fish.
fish.
Sun shark.
Yeah, the sun shark.
It's my shadow sun shark.
I'm strong.
Sasha
now.
Baron Cohen over
First
here.
of my
just
name.
Fucking, yeah.
First of my name.
Oh, and all of their just unnamed characters, they all have backstories. It's all, and they're all tragic. All of
Yeah.
them were, well, when he lost his fish dad,
He was
at
raped.
the age of 6. He did nothing but study the sword. No, bitch. He was born into communism and they stuffed him in that suit. That's
Yeah.
I feel like towel players are the ones that say salt and pepper is too spicy.
Not the spicy mayo.
yep.
Ketchup spicy.
Yep. That's why everyone I met that wants to play town, they're like, I'm going to paint him like Evangelion.
No,
You're not.
Nobody does.
You're not. You're not, because you're going to go to paint that and realize it looks nothing like that. And your purple isn't going to look cool and glossy like it does in that cartoon because you can't do it. So then you end up just spraying them white and dipping them in Nuln oil. You know who you are.
No. The fucking trope.
You know who you are.
It's for the greater good.
It's for the greater good.
Tip my towel in some non oil because I got depression.
Dude, towel players are people that have
Or
shoes.
you know what? I'm just gonna spray them white, and then I bought some Gundam markers, and I'm gonna line them
Just
all
the
out.
water transfer all the Gundam
fuck
shit onto.
up.
Tau players never learn how to tie their shoes. They wear slip-on shoes, so they don't ever actually have to tie their shoes.
It's my riptide Zegok.
They're the kind of ones that are wearing socks with those tie-on sandals.
Not the tie-on sandals.
Fucking Tau players.
No, Tau players are the guy that wear the Vibram toe shoes because they are really good for your posture.
Yep. Yep. Fucking space commies. They're space commies. Nobody likes commies. I am gonna make
The rage. Fucking-
that's it. I'm making my Imperial Guard tank list, and I'm gonna paint them all. And I'm just gonna do the pinup art on the side, and I'm only gonna play Tau players with it, and I'm gonna put all the pinup shot on the side that just says "Kill a commie for mommy," and I'm just gonna run around and just fucking shoot Beyblades at fish. And just,
Hey, you can at least put tally marks on there. How many armies you've destroyed?
every Tau when I do it, I'm just gonna put another little
Tally mark.
little spray paint looking fucking that Incredibles emblem that they all have on their shit.
yeah.
Because I'm sorry, if you look at the Tau emblem,
Yes.
tell me that's not the Incredibles
Yeah.
emblem.
Yeah. No, you're right.
100%.
Yeah, fucking
Toyota with the one less line.
yeah. It's a fucking that's yeah.
Tau people are Kip from Futurama. Just soft boys.
Yeah. Tau players are the kind of ones that they tell you they would have joined the service on a COD lobby, but something was wrong with them.
I don't have any arch in my feet.
Yeah.
There was a blip on my lungs.
There's a blip. Blip.
Fucking Tau players. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. Much like communism, that army looks great on paper, and then you get involved with it, and everybody hates you. Like, nobody likes commies, and the only ones that stand up for Tau. You will never find a non-Tau player that will stand up for that army.
No.
Now, like
I'm saying the meme.
like I will never
Go
play
in
bugs,
BattlePub
but
on a
I will
Friday
say
night.
shit's like, fuck bugs. They will shoot the holy fuck out of you. You don't stand a chance.
No,
If
they're gonna
that
fuck
dick
you
bug
up.
shoots into you, you're done.
dick bug.
You're just gonna get removed from the table. Like I will talk about how like good one of those armies are. You show like, what about Tau? And I'll be like, it's probably a cuck. Like it's like if you're playing Tau, I assume you haven't had pussy since pussy had you. Like that's just
Sensitive.
that motherfucker's favorite deployments is fucking Crucible, so it can be as far in his
Yeah.
corner as possible.
I'm gonna put my whole army in SR. You would.
My favorite
You
porn
would.
is
You want to
admin.
play a war game without the war. Like that's what
Yeah.
you're looking for.
Hey, by the way, this model sees this guy, so this guy over here can shoot around this building over here that sees this model, so he can shoot over there.
And it's actually going to talk to the Tau player 3 tables over.
Yeah.
So he can shoot at somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have Farsight on the table? No? All right. My drone takes it.
Fucking Tau.
Oh, dude.
I don't even think Tau players like Tau. I think they bought it because they were like,
No,
ooh,
they like it. They're
Gundam.
really about
and then
it.
they got it. And now they have to figure out how to defend it
Yeah.
because they're like, shit. Now I'm
into
just
the
stuck
yard.
with these fuckers.
Embarrassing.
Oh, go ahead. Google's apparently has an argument for Tau.
No, not argument for Tau. My argument for people that actually like Tau armies is Cliff. That dude explained to us for 90 minutes
Okay.
his 3-part story
Yeah,
he
he's
was
gonna
going
wants
to
to write his own
submit
novel.
to Black Library about the Tau.
Yep. And here's the problem with that argument. Cliff also wears one of those Peaky Blinders page boy hats, unironically.
Yeah. He probably has Vibram
I love you,
shoes.
Cliff. If you listen to the show, you're a great dude. You're one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. But I'm sorry, buddy, but you look like the kind of person that defends wearing cargo shorts.
He'd probably laugh at that, though. Cliff's such a nice guy.
Right now, I can hear him.
Yeah. Like
I can just hear it.
that's a man that can tell you where every single one of his Hawaiian print shirts came from. Because they all have a memory attached. I love it. It's no. And you know what? Unfortunately, and this is horrific that it happened, Cliff's army got stolen out of his car.
No.
That
the whole thing.
sucks so bad when he was at a
Fuck
GT.
these.
And he was at a GT. It was locked in his car, and somebody broke into the parking lot and stole his whole army.
Wow.
And I think I honest to God think he defended that army as hard as he did because it's the one he had. Now he's got it, but to go play in all these GTs, it has to be painted. And he's on a competition team.
No.
It's not painted. And it's been like 9 months. Because I think he's looking at it going like, I don't want to paint these fucking robots again. I think if anybody had stepped up and been like, hey, yo, I've got this extra army. It's still in gray plastic. But I'm never going to play it. If you want it, it's yours. He just swapped armies.
Yeah.
But that was the one he had. So I think he was like, I'm going to throw behind it. Like, this is going to be it. And I'm like, buying that bitch painted. Why are you asking other people to like, hey, could you help me get base colors on this? How
My
could you help me
Krieg
to do
box
this, that,
is
and the
looking
other?
nice right now.
You know, like,
Better all that white. Fuck that.
I'm just saying. Just saying. This is playing Tau because you think that you have some sort of link to the Japanese world with that thing. You don't. That's like saying because you subscribe to somebody's OnlyFans, you have a girlfriend. Like that's.
It's a direct correlation. It was a very, very fucking
You
good
fucking don't.
comparison.
Like, you don't. You don't.
Don't make fun of my waifu.
Yeah.
She loves me.
She lets me moderate her Discord.
I pay her $100 a week and she lets me mod her Discord. Oh, hello there, kitten.
Fucking. Yeah. Every time I see a Tau player, I want to ask how many fedoras they own.
My lady.
Fucking Tau players are the guys that wear like cargo shorts and long ass socks with like tennis shoes.
Why are you wearing shorts and long socks?
The white
Chilly
New
in here.
Balances.
Just wear pants.
You have a constriction problem. These other people are like they're homeschooled motherfuckers wearing like white ass socks with all like halfway up their legs. You guys know what I'm talking about. The Skechers shoes and shit.
The cholo socks, but they're not that down.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Just white boy cholo socks. It's insane.
Just buy different shoes.
anything else, dude.
Just
It's okay.
ankle
You know
socks
what?
have been
If
around
you want to be
forever.
fucking comfy and you buy Hey Dudes.
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna hate on Hey Dudes.
Yeah, that's
Everybody's looking at
great.
it as like, oh,
I'm
fuck.
wearing them right
All
now.
Cool.
Like,
I'm wearing the
wearing
Hey
Skechers?
Boots.
Yeah,
Like,
fucking great.
Skechers have never been cool.
walk around the Skechers.
Like, I get it. The white New Balances are good. They're comfortable.
They're dad shoes.
Sure. I know that that's all you've worn. You bought one, the
And you-
same exact color to replace the ones that you wore
You
out.
better have a Corvette in the parking lot.
But just please adventure out.
And you know how I know you don't have a Corvette in the parking lot? You play fucking Tau. You play fucking Tau.
Tau
You're
players.
the kind of person that's trying to tell me that your Sintra XR is performance. Like, shut the fuck up.
I was gonna say station
The
wagon.
wing.
With the fucking wing on it.
Fucking
You got-
two-frame wing.
I got it because I watched Too Fast, Too Furious, Tokyo Drift.
No.
You bolted a wing to the trunk on your front wheel drive car.
It's a Ford Focus with a wing.
Wings are for downforce. We don't push down on the back of a front wheel drive car.
You ain't going fast enough for it to
You ain't
matter.
going- yeah, your 9-inch wing. You ain't doing $150, son.
And I can talk shit because I've got a 6'2" wing on the back of my car that ain't doing shit but looking good. So
Frame mounted.
frame
My
mounted.
picnic table.
to
Eat my
chassis.
chicken nuggies on
It's
it.
what I eat my nuggets
Yeah.
on.
Sit on my
picnic
truck.
table.
Eat my snack.
Yeah. Now, if you had a Tau army and pulled up in that car, I'd go, this tracks.
Makes sense.
This shit tracks. That shit is covered in anime stickers and
Yeah.
kanji. It is.
Yeah, makes sense.
And he'd pull out that Tau army and be like, yep. If you had a Tau army and had painted it to match the car,
Oh,
I'd have been like, still tracks. Like this.
just thinking about it now, like that hurts me a little bit.
Yeah. just showing up with almost glossy black.
Almost glossy black. Fuck yourself. I'm fucking.
Goddammit, he's attacking me personally.
For also some other context, Oz's cousin plays Tau.
Yeah, he does. I know he's listening. I talk shit.
I know who
you're
you
listening.
are.
You're gonna listen to this in your car.
You're
I
going to
know
be
you are.
real mad.
Does he have kanji on his car?
Jazz hasn't even met me. I don't need to.
Anime
I don't need to have
stickers on
met
his
you.
car?
He's countryman.
I already. Mhm.
He's not a country man.
How many body pillows you got?
You wouldn't know.
And how many of them are people shaped? Got one
I
of those
know he's
body-
gonna listen to this
Got one of those
episode.
body pillows with an arm on it.
It's because I feel lonely at night.
Yeah, the snuggle buddy fucking things. Like
It's because I'm lonely at night.
you hold it at night.
Makes me feel like I'm loved at some point.
I feel safe.
Oh, snuggle buddy Mikasa.
While you're laying there crying in your full-size bed.
Oh, Sakura.
I hope you tell your girlfriend about this because
I had to get a full-size because
You're the greatest.
I was tired to sleep on the wet spot. Gives me enough room to roll over.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Yep.
Fucking Tao episodes
Towel players
here.
are the kind of people that have cum stuck in their tummy hair.
Not in the tummy hair. Killed Googles.
And it's yours.
Yeah. No common decency to put a towel down. Nothing.
Nothing.
Just fucking hit that shit and left.
Just
You've never just come down your tummy and just been too lazy to get up?
nope. Nope. Can't say that I have. But towel players are the kind of people that turn their belly button into a shot glass. Like it's fucking.
Got him again.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Anyways, that's the towel.
We are for the greater good. Like it or you will like it.
Yeah. That's good. They're a convert or die. Like that's how it works. They are not the greater good. That's just the greater good for them. So, anyways, any final notes on the fish people?
I think we covered it.
They were good.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
it.
I never want
So they haven't been around since all the Primarchs left, but I'm telling you right now, as soon as the first Primarch gets their hands on the towel, they're gonna be like,
dude.
"Oh, this is all gone. We're killing everybody in this bitch."
You didn't see Corsair Khan fight the Tau story?
Yeah, they
Corsair Khan has fought the Tau. He was like,
That's
fuck
not a
them.
Primarch.
Khan is a Primarch.
Kosaro Khan is not.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
is he
He's
not?
just a leader of the White Scars.
What's the other guy? Who's their Primarch? Oh,
Jagatai
Well,
Khan.
they all sound the same.
Well, Khan's a title. Khan just means that they lead the White Scars.
same.
Well, like Sasho.
Sasho O'Shara.
Sasho.
O'Shag Hennessy's.
This is my commander, Sasho Baron Cohen.
We ain't fought them dang things, and they said, "My name is Sasho."
Oh,
Brother, I found this fish. Its named is Sasho.
These things have hooves.
I don't know why.
but
Like an advanced race of Tyranids, but much less hungry.
It's got hooves and cum on its tummy.
Reproductive organs are on their face.
carrying a pillow
How to feel about it?
with a Drukari face on it.
it's got a vagina face and cum on its tummy and this weird shaped pillow.
And it goes,
God damn it. Fuck.
and they're like the trench people in
It's
SpongeBob.
something about on a rail. I don't.
Dude, that is so
Can
good.
I take your order?
You're welcome.
All right. So watch out for the towel. They will rail you.
And come on you.
And
But only on your tummy.
Could you imagine that? You just buy your first box of towel and you're like, oh.
Oh, what the fuck? It comes with a kanji sticker inside of
Over
the
the box
box.
is like one of those fucking like confetti boxes.
It's just like,
Congratulations.
You're a himbo.
this is just what you smell like now.
Oh, dang it.
Why do you smell salty and lonely? I don't.
I had a sushi bake last night.
I play towel. Oh, okay. I got it. Like, none of us are in Warhammer because it just gets all the chicks. But if you play towel, cheese and rice.
Isn't every
You pay a lot of
hobby-
money for fake chicks.
Isn't almost every hobby. You get into your hobby like, I'm about to pull so many bitches. All dudes.
All dudes.
All dudes.
All dudes.
It's the gayest shit we have. Waiting for another guy
No.
to be like, dude, great
The
army.
gayest shit I own is that fucking high performance Harley Davidson I have in the garage.
yeah, dude.
It's the gayest shit I own. I have never been out in public on that bike and had a woman go, damn, nice bike. You know what I get? A bunch of dudes with cum on their tummy going like, damn, boy, that's a nice
Hey,
bike.
yeah,
Man,
it's
it's
good.
like, yeah, I know.
Hell yeah,
You
bro.
play Warhammer, you paint your army, you get a bunch of bros coming up. Hey, yo, how'd you use that? How'd you paint this? You build a car, you start taking it to shows,
all
bunch of
dudes.
dudes. What's your fitment? Hey, yo, where'd you get that at? What's your parts? Can I like
Because you guys aren't looking
get
in the
your
right spots for
hookups
chicks.
and shit?
Yep.
And it's like,
My favorite thing in the world is to actually go out when he's got his car and he'll air it out. because his car's on
I am on
airbags.
airlift. Yes.
And it looks dope. It does make the fitment and stuff look great.
It looks good.
It looks great. But he'll air it out, and every time he does it, I'm like, ooh.
Oh my god. Indulgent.
I think we did that one time in the front yard, and he was like,
That's so funny.
We did it with the car show.
Yeah, he did.
He aired that shit out, and I was like,
Car show that I ran.
And he was sitting there going
I was
like, fuck you.
God damn it.
Fancy. I'm gonna put air ride on my fucking motorcycle just so I can do it next to your car.
See?
Dope shoot.
See, that works though when you're a chick.
Yeah,
You're a
dope
chick
shoot.
on a Harley and air it out, and all the dudes are going to be like,
Damn.
fuck, I just went 6 to midnight.
Yeah. I became a towel player.
She can put her feet on the ground.
Anyways, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Go make fun of your Tau buddies.
Yeah.
By the way, if you were thinking about buying an army and Tau was on the list,
We probably highly recommend not
You
to.
know what
maybe
to
don't
expect.
maybe don't tell me.
Yeah. I'm looking. I know you're watching.
We're gonna get so many actuallys in the comments.
Actually, they truly are the fucking. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do it.
Go ahead. Just make sure you clean your belly button out before you touch your computer.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I can actually only shoot from 120 inches away.
They don't all have rail cannons. All your list does, you fucking
The
coward.
drones take all the damage.
Yeah.
I
Run
can
no
only
drones.
scout
You want to prove me
9
wrong?
inches.
Show up with no drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No drones.
Fist for fist.
Show up.
We'll go.
Show up, no drones.
Fisticuffs.
Bring all your guns.
Yeah.
Show up, no drones.
No, I want a one-on-one fight. I want Lionel Johnson versus Commander Mark Farsight in a melee fight.
At last,
Let's do
half
it.
a round. It's
Let's do it. Break your little tiny little bird necks.
Shit, fucking apocalyptic style.
I'm gonna buy
Data
a
sheet for data
Farsight
sheet.
just to let one of my rampagers carry it around upside down. Just,
Yeah.
just
Nice.
ragdolling it around. Just
Holding
Like
by
that
his tippy
fucking
toes.
Space King
What's
towel.
that thing doing? He's dancing. You got a ribbon. Just
Tippy toe in it.
Tell you, model that fucking Space King towel. The fucking fucking pulling the thing out.
just holding it by the head.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways,
Like, share, subscribe.
all that good stuff.
Like.
If you want swag for this dumbass show,
BattlePub.com.
BattlePub.com.
Hit the feature tab. Go down to Warhammer merch.
And let us know why we're wrong about the Tau. And I can tell you why you're lonely.
Apparently, we need a blue T-shirt that says "Greater
Why does
Good"
my
on
drink look like an oil slick?
it. Don't worry about it. Just drink it.
Is it on your tummy or in your glass?
Look, you can see the shit swirling around in there. All the fucking
That's the
gasoline.
alcohol.
It's the
dum
greater
dum.
good.
Just 1, 2, 3, go.
What,
Open your
right
throat.
Here,
now?
I'll finish it with you.
Oh,
Ready?
Hold up.
Relax your throat. Take it back. Oh yeah.
Oh, it tastes like loneliness.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
What did you think he was gonna say?
No, because I can aim.
Ah!
I can honestly say I'm 40 years old. I don't know what my cum tastes like. But, like, I can aim. Like,
Here we go.
and I've been asked this before. I had a guy that goes like, "Oh, you never got curious?" Yeah. I had a guy
He's
ask me,
fucking dead.
"Oh, you never gotten curious?"
Yeah.
Nope. Not
The
once.
same guy also comes on his own tummy, by the way. So if that tells you anything about him, he would probably be a Tau player.
He is a big fan of Japan.
Oh yeah, he was stationed in Japan.
Uh-huh. And he's a Marine. So,
Okinawa.
yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
He knows what his tastes like. His
anyways,
friends taste
if
like.
you want somebody to
It's
roast on this
lonely on base.
episode, Google's plays Tau.
My wife does.
Google's plays Tau.
Google's place.
And forced it on his wife.
He forced the greater good.
Take it, it's the greater good.
If you asked her, she would probably be like, I would have never chosen this army.
No.
Stealing the mic.
Factually incorrect. When I got her into the game, I gave her Warhammer.com and she went and she's like scrolling through all of the armies.
And you didn't stop her?
And she said,
Did you stop
these
her?
are the only ones that look cool.
Did you stop
And so
her?
we went to the store and bought her the Start Collecting Tau box.
That's
That's,
a
what
And you
Wow.
she
didn't stop
wanted.
her. You knew what they were, and you still let her do it.
Get here with that. Are you
See,
sure about
Uh-huh.
See, the
I'm
reasoning
sure about
behind
that.
that was if I got her an army, it freed up more money for me to get an army
Mm-hmm.
because that way we were painting it together.
Sure.
for the greater good?
Methinks
greater good.
she does protest too much.
She's
Anyway,
the one that literally
anyway.
just finished painting her Tau army and is now battle ready.
Oh, Gats. Gracious.
So
It's actually an achievement.
there you go.
Good job. Good job.
Google's has a towel army. If you want to,
Indeed, he does.
so if you want to come on his tummy, you can put it in the comments. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here and go drink with my friends.
Hey yo.
Hit it with a Caitlin.
Bye.
We're talking about the greater good.